The media's got you by the balls. It manifests panic. Stricken with the delusion of fear, you hang on its every word. It's simple. The threat of death generates fear. Fear generates division. Division generates alliances. And through alliances, the system uses us against ourselves. Their weapon of choice is the TV. Like a machine gun, it rips holes in its viewers and leaves them bleeding and alone. Unlike a machine gun, we are drawn in by the comfort of its presence, a familiar voice or pleasing image. You see, it's all psychological. It's death and sex. It's food and companionship. Like a bee to a rose full of thorns, we take comfort in the weapon's crosshairs. It seems that direct and visceral honesty is discouraged. No truth is spoken here, just versions of the truth and little white lies, as if the truth has been replaced by opinions and points of view. So we trade stories and share experiences, forming our opinions, thus creating the truth, or so that's what we call it. To tell someone how you really feel, to tell them the truth, seems inappropriate in our culture. Have you seen the news lately? How's your frame of mind? Are you feeling hopelessly dependent on streams of information? Are they furthering the divide? This slavery, this mental cage. Check your news feed for the answers and find fear, hate, and rage. I say no thank you. I've heard this song before. I think we all know the ending, so I ask, what's it all for? The fear is an illusion, and love is the truth. So turn off your goddamn TV and go be living proof. Tragedy has been a lifelong companion of mine. We've come to know each other very well. In the absence of tragedy, I wait for its return, knowing I will see its familiar face yet again. In a life like mine, a few things have become clear. Nothing is set in stone. Life can change at any moment, and making plans is an exercise in futility. You see, it's like walking with a pebble in your shoe, or meeting your childhood hero only to find that he's something of a monster. You're going to get what you want, just not the way you wanted it. So what can be done about this? Being aware of the bipolar nature of our life's journey only magnifies the low moments and makes the blissful moments pass by in what feels like a hurry. You are not yourself. None of us are. Who you are is determined by your surroundings, by your influences, and by what society expects you to be. We talk of artificial intelligence, which most likely cannot be achieved simply because a computer is not capable of human reasoning by nature alone. What we have achieved, though, is somehow even more monumental but frustratingly unrecognized. We have made intelligence artificial. We don't think for ourselves. Every choice you've made has been determined for you. When confronted by the illusion of choice, we either choose what we are expected to choose, what others would choose, or what we are told to choose. For instance, I ask you what your plans are this weekend. You reply as expected. A list of tasks that conform to those of your peers. Busy work. Also, you say that you will catch up on some quality entertainment, like the latest Netflix series. None of this is by choice, but instead we feel compelled to adhere to what we think people need us to be, to make others feel like they are part of something. Our digital companions have erased the stress of critical thinking. I ask you a question for which you find no immediate answer. So by instinct, your hand finds your phone, and with very little effort, your phone connects your consciousness to the collective. And through that, you've acquired the information that you've desired. It happens so quickly that we barely notice that we didn't use our own brain for the acquisition of knowledge. The computer did all the work. So now we are the vessel in which the computer lives. There is no need to invent a computer that is intelligent on a human level when the computer can control human intelligence. Life is like a waiting room. We spend our time getting by from moment to moment or day to day, constantly waiting. Waiting for the next thing, waiting for tomorrow. We may sit patiently and idly at times. Sometimes we rage. Time passes consistently. Change won't come when you find the right meme to accurately describe your opinion on current events. Change won't come when you discover a quote so perfectly worded that it impacts your life for a few moments until your mind wanders. Change won't come from convincing the people around you that your thoughts and feelings are more valid than everyone else's. Change is not the ability to affect the world around you. It's the ability to affect the world inside of you.